What's going on? Look, I'm really excited. I mean, we're doing another Dribbble, replication. As you can see, we're going to be doing this one right here. Um, I'm going to be completely transparent with you. This one was, I did run into a massive roadblock on this one regarding just borders, adding these borders here. So there is about 10 to 15 minutes potentially, or maybe just 10 minutes of just me trying to figure out how to go work through this issue. And when we created this design, you're also going to see, there's a bunch of coloring issues with the fill color where it would kind of fade out in this area, and that was because of the border element we were using, or the border element. So I just look. I'm being transparent. I thought about editing it out and kind of speeding up the process and speeding up the length of the video and compressing it. But I keep thinking about the point of this channel, and the point of this channel is just to be vulnerable, more importantly, but also just to learn, right? And I just went through. You literally will see how I kind of learned how to fix this issue. And if you don't care about it, you can just skip through the video. But I think it was really good content, and that's why I'm keeping it in there. So I'm really excited to dive into this design with you guys, and I hope you guys are as well. We're going to be making this one right now. We're going to be using the lazy grid with the new SwiftUI, which makes things like this, these two columns with two rows, be super responsive on any device, which is really cool. So excited to dive in. I'm learning a ton. I hope you're learning a ton. Comment and like what you don't like, but let's stop talking and let's dive into it. So what's going on, guys? I am so excited. So what we're gonna replicate here is this, pretty much smart home app. I've been learning a lot about SwiftUI. I've been getting in the new Xcode, and I've been getting a lot of not heat, but suggestions on how to become a better coder. And I'm working on this, guys. I'm still learning. I'm not the best coder, but I do understand some things, and I just want you guys to keep that in mind. I am not a developer by any means. I am a designer that just is dabbling in the code, still learning it, but want to become a really good coder. But look, guys, I'm really, really, really excited to dive into this. So pretty much what we have so far is I've created the file, smart home app, Dribbble smart home app. I will be completely honest with you, I have a testing group here because I've already gone through, and it just contains mainly this content because we will be diving into lazy vertical grids, which makes your whole design more responsive. So yeah, we definitely dove into this, and it was just a lot. So let's dive into this. Let's start making all this stuff up here. I'm probably gonna use my same avatar for both these pictures. So I'm gonna go ahead and I've actually also added assets. So I'm gonna delete this guy. So you have bath, dining room, living room, and pots, and that for these cards, we obviously need those cards. These icons for those cards. The rest is just stuff we can probably get from SF symbols. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and go to my Finder here. Let me go to my team pictures for my app that I'm working on. Let's go to team pictures. I'm actually just gonna use this guy. Simple. And then I'm gonna put on my do not disturb. It's my girlfriend. Okay, and then we're just gonna dive in. So this home page, right? We're gonna click resume, Command O to hide that. Let's see here. And we're gonna let this load. It's gonna take a little while. It's okay. I'm gonna look at the design. We're gonna start with welcome home, Alex Toby. Shout out to Alex Toby. Definitely, cool name. So once this is done loading, here we go. So we're gonna start building automatically, let's call this welcome home. Welcome home. Okay, embed this into a VStack. Let's copy this. Command C, Command paste, and Alex Toby. Perfect. And click resume. You're gonna do that a lot with this new Xcode. Then we're gonna come in here. I'm gonna embed this into an HStack, which will allow me to then command click to show SwiftUI inspector. Let's align left. All right, so these should then align left as you see. And then in this, we're gonna add an image, and it's gonna say AJ. And that image is gonna be pretty big, so we gotta resize it, and we're gonna make it a let's do width of 50 and height of 50. All right, so there's our almost header. Obviously, it's not that square, but that's okay. But you know what? I'm going to so square, whatever. So we're gonna do a spacer here to space these elements out, right? Space these out. Give this a padding of dot leading, and let's make this 30. And then this image, let's just add a padding of dot leading, trailing of 30. All right, and then so now we got to start styling this text. So font dot size. Let's come down here. This is probably going to be 15, medium, I'd say, and rounded. And foreground color is going to be dot gray. Okay, perfect. Come in here, put this here, and this is going to be black, and I want to say it's going to be like 25, and this looks bold. Okay. And let me just see what, let's go default. Yeah, that's more like it. Let's do default. Okay. All right, so now we have our header. Honestly, this looks kind of big. So yeah, 35, welcome home, 15, perfect. Okay, so now we have our now we have the header. We're gonna embed this in a VStack. I'm gonna come to this HStack, command click. I'm gonna fold this, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna extract this sub view, and I'm gonna call this header view. I'm just gonna come down here. I do this in all my videos. Mark, and I'm gonna call this header view. Marking it just allows you to come in here and have a shortcut, which is kind of cool. Next, we're gonna create this guy right here. So we're gonna do Command Shift L HStack. With that HStack, we're gonna then just embed a VStack in here as well. And let's just get the text in here. So text 20.3, and what's that? KWH, power usage for today. Okay, come down here, go like this. Power usage for today. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna click resume. And then I'm just gonna come down here, this header, and I'm just gonna take this whole thing because this is clearly using the same thing, and we're gonna just get a lot of copy and pasting, no worries. And I don't want this that big, so it's probably say 25. Command click this guy, show SwiftUI inspector. Let's align left. Perfect. Okay, so then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add an image. And this is gonna be, I always do this, system name. Let's just add a string. Let's pull up SF symbols. Do we have a lightning? Bolt. Okay, bolt, perfect. Is it filled? It is not filled. So we're gonna come in here and we're just gonna say bolt. Perfect. But we're gonna then we're gonna then do a frame of, let's do width of 50, height of 50. Yeah, it's about right. And border, can we do a border? Dot border. Color dot black, 1, perfect. So we got this. This error should go away. And then we're gonna do corner radius of 25. Okay, so what do we have here? Okay, so that's definitely not gonna work. So what we're gonna do instead is we're gonna do this. No worries at all. We're just gonna make this bigger. Actually, we're just gonna do font, and we're gonna do size, and let's make this. I just want to see what 30 looks like. Probably 25 more realistically. Perfect. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna embed this into VStack, because the VStack will allow us. Oh, don't want any of this. Let's create a frame, and this is gonna be width of 50, height of 50, right? And then we're gonna do border. We're gonna do border content. Cool. And I think we might have to put corner radius first. I don't know why SwiftUI always does this. It like freezes. Yeah, it's not gonna like that. Okay, no worries. We'll work through this. So let's try this. Circle. And I wonder if I can just do an image of system name bolt. No arguments. Okay, no worries. I know what to do. I'm a genius. Okay, so we have this. What we're just gonna do is actually turn this into a ZStack and clip this, and we're gonna come in here, add a circle, right? So now it sits behind it. Add this frame here, and we're gonna do a I think it's foreground color, that white. Yeah. Okay. Do we have the borders? Okay. This is crazy. I don't. Okay. It's alright. So dot corner radius of 25 maybe? No, it still doesn't work. Alright. So, you have to work through some things like this, guys, which is no worries. So adding border to circle SwiftUI. If you draw how to draw a border inside of a view, how to draw a border around a view. So, okay. Border text, I don't want that, I want a circle. No worries. How to draw a border with rounded corners, here we go. Print, border, color purple, width 5. Oh, here we go. Duh. See, I knew I was doing something wrong. See guys, that's simple. So come in here and we just add corner radius of 25, and it's gonna complain because I forgot this. And this and this. Oh my gosh. Border, this, color, width. I'm just gonna copy all this. Like, what the heck? Black. All right, get rid of this, and we'll just do. When you mean? You need border modify pass overlay. I'll just do this then. I'll just do this. No worries. Around a rectangle, come in here, and we'll just do stroke width, get rid of this. And we're gonna take this frame. Yeah, see that's not a good sign. Z, no worries. Little hookup here, guys, little hookup. We'll fix it. Okay, obviously it's fixed now. We want black. And then we want like 1. Okay, what do we got here? And corner radius is 25. Perfect. So we got our circle, right? We got our circle. All right, cool. So back to the drawing, and this is actually gonna be gray. All right, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just gonna embed this into another HStack and fold this. Fold. Come in here, add a spacer, and we're gonna do a dot leading. Oh, I always do that. Dot leading of 30. Perfect. 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 And let's get the spacing. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, so let's come in here, extract subview. This is gonna be power usage view. Okay, come down here. Let's mark this guy. Mark power usage view. All right, sweet. So now it's up here, right? Cool. Come back up here. Doing good so far, guys. I'm actually. Yeah, so now we're diving into this part, right? So now we're gonna build the cards. So let's come back over here. Let's go Command O and let's head into card item view, okay? So first of all, embed this into a VStack, okay? And we're gonna label this, bathroom, okay? And then, oh my gosh, hate that. Bathroom, and then we're gonna do another text and it's gonna say, device 1, resume, please resume. And we're gonna have the image up top, and that's gonna be what's the asset name? Asset name is bath, okay? Card item view, and we're gonna do an image of bath. It's gotta be resizable, and this frame's gotta be, I think the width is 33 and a height of 28 if I'm not mistaken. We'll get to that in a second. I'm just actually gonna also embed these into a VStack so we can style these correctly. Let's go SwiftUI inspector, line left. All right, and then there's VStack, right? So now I'm actually gonna go reference the content view, and I just want to see yeah, 160 by 160. Perfect. Okay, so we'll get there, guys. We'll get to all this soon. Yeah, I was right. 30 by 30 HStack. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to card on view. Embed this into an HStack. Then we're gonna come down here to the ending VStack. Oh. And this is going to be a dot frame of width 160 and I think height 160. Let's just make sure. Content view. Yep. All right. Cool. So now what the heck do we do, right? Well, we need to grab the color. So dot background, and it's going to be color literal. Hate when I miss the keys. Color literal. We're gonna open this up and we're gonna put this right here. I'm gonna click this. This is why I love SwiftUI's color picker, because it actually goes outside the app. Right? Perfect. Bring this back into play here. Now we have this, okay? So last but not least, let's do a let's actually go back. Let's go back to our home page. And let's head over to this. Let's head over to yeah, let's head over to the border. I just want to see if this is going to work real quick. So actually, let's head back here and let's do a corner radius of 80. Too small. 30. What are we looking? It's about right. 30. And let's do a border of that black. What does that look like? That's not what I want. So what we'll have to do here is actually do the same thing and change all this. Let's embed this into a VStack, and what we're gonna do is label this a ZStack. No, we're not. We're going to keep this in the HStack, keep all this like this, and we're gonna No, I think we can do this. So let's do this. Let's embed in a VStack, turn this into a Z. Come in here, grab this content, bring it here. Okay, that's not a problem. The ZStack is gonna also have. No, I don't like that. We're going to. How do I want to do this? Because what we need to do is borders get a little difficult, which is fine. I'm going to go ahead and take this. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to bring it over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can embed this into a ZStack. Okay, so this might work. Here we go. And I'll add the rounded rectangle behind, right? I'm gonna actually take this and put it here, and corner radius is gonna be 30. And what needs to happen is this stuff needs to come like this. Just kidding. Rounded rectangle. Stroke. Okay, so background color. Okay, so we have this. Now let's see if I can fill this. I wonder if I can command show Swift inspector, add modifier. Oh, it's foreground color. We're good. Oh my god. Okay. It's foreground color dot color literal. Oh my. Let's just copy this. Let's copy this right here. Get rid of this. And let's paste it right here. And let's get rid of this and get rid of this. It should work. And delete. Now it's freezing. Alright, so we might have to just have to hack this real quick. But yeah, so what we can do is this. Since SwiftUI doesn't want to cooperate, we'll take this ZStack and we'll add a frame of width of 160, height of 160. Okay. Dot corner radius of 30. Okay. Background color literal. Okay, let's come over here. Let's see what this does. Let's get rid of this, and this is gonna be a dot, and it still doesn't want to click. Oh, that's because it's this. There we go. All right, so we're good now, guys. My fault. All right, so now we have this. Now we're gonna come in here, add a spacer to the image. Actually, I'm gonna push the image over, and this is gonna be a dot leading of dot padding of dot leading 10. Okay. Actually, let's make this 15. Copy this. Let's do this. And we're actually going to embed you into an HStack as well. Let's cut this out and this spacer. Okay. Add the padding there. Okay. Now we got to style the text. So dot font size, dot size, weight design. Let's make this 17. Dot bold. Dot default. Okay. And then I think this guy, same thing. We're gonna foreground color of dot white. Okay. Then we're gonna come in here and we're gonna copy the same thing. This guy's more like 14, and it's gonna be medium, and it's gonna be gray. Yeah. So let's actually get this a little more color lit. Come on, keep up, Xcode. Let's zoom in a little so you guys can see. I'm gonna do one of these. Okay, let's come in here. Let's get this color going, and let's get this like light gray here. I like this. Yeah. Okay. So there we go. Perfect. All right, and then last but not least, we're gonna do a padding dot bottom of I think we did 10, and 20. Yeah, this is actually bigger. It looks like. Let's try this. Yeah. 20. Yes, perfect. All right. So now we have the card item view, right? So now what we want to do is we're now going to go and we're just going to call it. We're just going to go into our. We're going to create our card item data first, so that we can have 4 different cards. So struct. Let's call this. Let's call this. What do I want to call this? I'm gonna go and call this card, and it's gonna be equal to identifiable, and it's gonna be var ID equals UUID. Then we gotta tell what are we changing. So we're changing the title, which is a string. We're changing the device, which is a string. We're changing the icon, which is a string. We're changing the color, which is a color. And these close the expression. Oh, fix. Oh, whoops. No, this is right. I think it's this, right? Yeah, might be it. Yep. All right, so then we have this. I'm going to reference our data. That's correct. Perfect. And then we're going to do go to card data, var, and let's call this var cards, and let's do an array. And I think I'm missing one thing. Yeah, equals. I'm still learning this stuff. No worries. And we're going to do card, right? And then we're just going to click this. I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste what I already have, but pretty much you want to call card, which is the data structure, and then add the title, add the device, add the icon, add the color for each card. So I'm going to save us some time here, and I'm going to just copy all this, go into card item data, copy this though, and I'm just going to, oh, I'm an idiot. Card data, copy, card item data, card, let's copy that. All right, so this should be fixed now. Okay, good to go. Oh, we also device. Did we use something else? Device is right. icon is right, color is right, fix, has to be in the same order, fix, and fix. All right, so now we're good. So now I have the content for living room, kitchen, dining room. I'm actually getting rid of, one. So we have the 4, living room, dining room, kitchen, dining room. So we have all the content. Perfect. Now what? Well, we have to go over here. And what we have to do is, as you can see, we have testing and testers, right? So come over to content view and we have to link it. So I'm just gonna, so testing, testers, card data, testing, testers. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're gonna take card, we're gonna come over here and we're gonna do var card equals card, and then is semicolon card equals equals card, right? And then equals actually what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna label this card data. There we go. And we're gonna call this card data and add a 0. So now these are linked. So now we have this, right? So now what we can do is come in here and do card dot, this is icon. Come in here, delete this. This is card dot title. Come in here and delete this. This is card dot device. And then what we can do here is delete this, and this is card dot color. Okay. And then what's gonna happen is, what's it complaining about? There's nothing wrong. Okay, so so then I'm just gonna reference our data one more time. Device, icon, color, title. Go back to our card item view. This is the icon, this is the title, this is the device, and this is the color, right? So let's go back to our home page, and we have all this stuff, and what we're gonna do is we're just gonna call card item view. Okay. Why? See if I can get this to resume. Diagnostics. No name type, power usage view, and model. What? All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and let's put this in a for each, and we're gonna call card data. Don't like how this isn't linking. So what I'm actually gonna do is just put this back to cards and go to card item data, and let's just call this cards, and let's go to card item data and call this cards. Okay, so cards, that doesn't want to link. Build succeeded, so now once, okay, so seems like it's working fine. This is just what SwiftUI does sometimes, guys. So, okay, so we have our cards. See, now it wants to work. Makes 0 sense. But what it's not doing is it's not reading the content correctly. So what we need to do is go back to our data, make sure we have everything correct here, which is right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go back into the view here and make sure that we are definitely linking the right thing, which is correct. And I'm just gonna color. And sometimes you just have to. Okay. So what we'll do is we then have to, before we get into anything, I'm gonna I'm gonna embed this into a VStack, and I'm gonna just create a LazyVStack. Okay, so that's becoming a LazyVStack. I'm gonna reference our home. Oh, LazyVGrid. Sorry. Go back here. LazyVGrid. Just so you guys know, we're calling the data here, which is why it's just getting, these things. I actually have to. I'll fix all this in a second. So we have this LazyVGrid, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and just copy this stuff real quick, and pretty much what this is doing is we're going here. We're gonna do, first of all, we're gonna take this card right here, right? And we're just gonna do this. We're gonna come into our home page, see if we can fix this here. Just call this card item. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna paste these columns. So as you can see, there is an issue here. Okay, which is not a problem. Which is not a problem at all. We actually have to change the color of this text as well. So what this LazyVGrid does is this. It's pretty cool. You start typing columns, right? And then you pick a grid item, and you do dot adaptive minimum of 150, spacing of 20. So this spacing is the spacing here, right? And this spacing is the spacing here. But you're like, wait, there's a lot right here, right? Like, why is this gap so big? Well, all you need to do to fix that is this. I mean, you can just do padding dot horizontal and do 20, and it's gonna keep complaining 20s, right? So it brings them closer together. And then what this also does is it's gonna have these columns of 150 pixels. So as the screen keeps getting bigger or wider, it's gonna adapt. So like if I do 180, you see it can't fit 2 in there, right? But if I do 130 or 100, see it starts to overlap. So if I just do 150, we have our grid exactly how we want it. And now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get these backgrounds like this, right? So what we got to do is we got to look at the data. So we have testing, we have testers, right? So this is card data, testing, testers, right? And we go to this content view. We're calling everything correctly. And we also have to change, we didn't stop. So we also have to add stuff to our data, right? So actually, var title, let's do color is a color, and let's do var, which is a device, color is a color. Actually, that's gonna stay the same, so we're good. We actually just have to add title color. So I'm just gonna copy this, and what we're gonna do, I'm gonna copy this, and what we're gonna do is just gonna add this. We're gonna do title color is of type white. Let's do white here. Okay, copy this, comma here, comma here, comma here. Resume. Okay, save this. All right, and then we're gonna go back to our card item view here, and build succeeded, and we're gonna go down to this foreground color right about here, and we're gonna do card dot title color. Okay, and we need to go back to our data, and we need to make this actually the same color as this guy, right? So we're just gonna copy this, paste, right? So zoom. Let's head back to the home page. Okay, looks like our color has been fixed, and there you go. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to the card item view one more time, and we're actually gonna make this a little darker, right? I think it needs to be just a little darker. Okay, let's go back to the home page, resume. maybe even a little darker. It's okay. We can get there. And we're gonna go to other. Let's just make it like this. Okay. Home page. Resume. Better. So what did you guys learn from this so far? Well, one, Xcode. This new Xcode is still kind of somewhat buggy. You know, it took a little while for, you see, and now it's going back, right? So so what we need to do is we got to keep messing with this. You know, I understand how you guys are, you know, asking for these things to be shorter, but the fact of the matter is, you know, this is a work in progress. Like, I'm doing this on the fly as well. So what I'm gonna do is I wonder if I can just do, I'm just gonna get rid of this. And right now we have our stroke, right? So what we're gonna do is foreground.color. Let's make this color. Let's make this card dot color. Kind of confused why that's all the way over there. So let's come back. Okay, so now we got the white working. All right, so something happened when I deleted this frame, right? So maybe I'll keep the frame. I'll get rid of this. I'll get rid of the corner radius. Okay, and what I'll do is I'll just come in here and I'll just do a foreground color of card dot color. Come into our data, and yeah, so that's our color. It should be working. Home page. Let's check here. Let's see what we can do here. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna do card data. I'm just gonna paste again, resume. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna command clip, resume, and let's go back to home page. Okay, it's all right. So let's see here. Card.item. Let's go back to data, cards. Let's click resume now. Still nothing. Don't worry, once we get through this, guys, it's over. So maybe I can get rid of this frame. And let's do foreground color. Cards that color. And let's move this guy up. Maybe we have to move him to like here. Home page. Let's zoom. Still nada. Alright, let's go back to our data. We have colors, color, and this color is orange. Title color is white. Title color is orange. And let's just try clicking the picker again, see what happens. Okay, come back here. Let's go to the home page. And it's just this one card, which is unbelievable to me. So let's just do a hard value then until we figure this out. Color.black. So I wonder if we need a background. And let's do, okay, but then it doesn't clip. And can we make this a corner radius of 80? Oh, just kidding, 30. Okay, so maybe we can do it this way. All right. Okay. So see, we can do it this way. So it's gonna be card dot color. All right. So this should work now, guys. Let's go to the home page. All right. So we're good. Let's go. Finally. I'm really sorry that took forever. No. No way. You guys saw that, right? Yeah, let me run this. Can we? What? How is this possible? Card item. It's because of this stupid corner radius. I'm just trying to think, guys. What I think maybe we can do is, and let's try this. Yeah, it's not gonna like that. What about background? No. Okay, that's a stroke. What about if we did background? No. Okay, well, card dot color. It's not gonna like that either. Foreground. Nope. Interesting. All right. So let's think about this. You know, this is just gonna be a longer episode. No worries. We're just gonna have to think this through here. We're gonna have to think this through, unfortunately. So let's add to, because if I go here, if I go to the home page, right, these show up perfectly fine, right? So if I come back here, how can I get the background, you know, I think what needs to happen is I think rounded rectangle, and yeah, so this stroke thing is annoying. So I just want to show SwiftUI inspector, add modifier. Can we do color? It doesn't even work. Let's cut this guy and let's fold him, and ZStack is right here. And let's command click, show SwiftUI inspector, and let's do a color. Foreground color dot blue. Still nothing. Okay. And okay, well, let's try this. Let's get rid of the rounded rectangle if it wants to be difficult. Okay. And what we'll do is we'll do stroke dot stroke border. Okay. So this is black. Color black. Okay, so corner radius of 30. So corner radius 30. Oh, 130. Let's get rid of this. I'm gonna get this, guys. That's probably right there, guys. That's probably it right there. Probably don't even need the ZStack. Let me just delete this. And what we can do is come in here, and I'm just gonna do, I just want to see, there it is. So get rid of this. Background, color, this is gonna be car.color. Dang, man, I almost had it. Corner radius 30, and it's gonna be gray, and let's just do 1. And let's just do what the corner radius of 30. There we go. All right, let's cross our fingers. Let's finally go. All right. Wow. All right. So let's keep moving forward here. Whew. All right. Next thing. Come in here, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna create this. All right. So this is gonna be a card. So HStack. Let's just create HStack VStack. Yeah. So and then yeah, let's do this. HStack, and then let's do another HStack. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do an image, and this is AJ. We're gonna speed through this, guys. Now the hard part is over. I'm really sorry. I know you guys aren't, us YouTubers aren't perfect. You know what I mean? Resume. It's gonna be in this VStack, and it's gonna be text, which is gonna be worry about me, and then copy this, and it's gonna be Ellie Golding Black Bear. Okay, Ellie Golding Black Bear. Okay, comma. Okay, we got that. And then last but not least, we're just gonna do, first of all, we're gonna do a dot frame max width dot infinity, and we're gonna do a background color of color lit, and give me a navy blue. Let's do this for now. Let's resume. Okay, cool, it's about right. And let's do a dot font dot size, and let's do 18 dot bold dot default, and this can be a foreground color of dot white, perfect. And then we're gonna take this, show inspector, line left, and then copy this, bring this down here. It's gonna be Ellie. She's gonna have way smaller. I'm thinking 12. It's gonna be gray. Gonna do a color lit, actually. Color lit, and we're gonna copy this other, and we're gonna do one of these. Let's do one of these. And this actually might be like 10. Yeah. And this is medium. Okay. And worry about me is even small. 14. Yeah. Alright, and then we're gonna do a image, and it's gonna be system heart. Okay, it's gonna be foreground of white dot white dot white. Okay, then last but not least, we're gonna do a pause image. Can't tell you how many times I do that. Let's do pause, and let's do pause. Yep. Pause fill. I like the thicker part. No, that's good. And let's go back here. Pause, and let's copy this. And let's do a frame of width. Let's do 30 by height 30. Let's just do. Okay, and let's go ahead and add a dot background color literal. Let's open this up, close out of you, get the picker. Let's grab you. Okay, and it's gonna be a dot corner radius of 15. Okay, it's gonna be actually 10 and maybe 8. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna add a spacer here, bump these out. Let's make this like 40 by 40. Yeah, and then we're gonna do a padding. No way. Wow, I would talk about. What the heck? The heck was that? Quitting on me like that? What the heck? Padding dot leading. Let's do 30. And no, actually we can just bring this down here. We can add it to the bottom. Oh, just kidding. Let's definitely do that. Okay. Now we come in here. I'm gonna add a height of about, I don't know. Let's fold this. And yeah, so this is, oh, we need to do one more thing. And we're gonna do a padding of dot trailing 30. Okay, and then I'm gonna fold this. Fold, okay, and this is gonna have a frame height of, let's do 100. Okay, and we're gonna have a corner radius of 30. Oh, it's because this is dot affinity. We don't have to do that since it's an HStack. And oh wait, no, I think we can keep this here. We just have to move this guy after background. Yep, there we go. Let's do 30. All right, and let's actually just do 200, right? And what we can do here is we can add a spacer to bump this guy. We can change this into a VStack. Bump this guy up, and let's do a padding of dot top of 50. 40. Okay. Then what we can do is embed this. So this HStack here, we can actually, what we can do is actually, so we can actually embed this guy. We can do this ZStack and get rid of the spacer, and we're gonna get rid of this padding, and we're gonna create an HStack again, and we're gonna go ahead and do system name, and this is gonna be house. Okay, and then that's gonna be so this HStack, let's go ahead and add a frame height of let's do 100. Let's do a background color lit of white, and it's gonna be a dot frame max width dot infinity, and then take this corner radius and let's match it. Okay, perfect. And then we're gonna do a dot font size. It's gonna be let's do 25, 22, and foreground color lit. Get the picker. We're almost done. Other. What? God, come on. Foreground. My gosh. What do you mean? Okay, foreground color is navy blue now. And what we're going to do is just going to copy this. This. Okay. It's going to be bolt, gear, and what's the last one? Users, people, and it's going to be person.2, and then it's going to be spacing of 30, 50. Okay, and it's going to be what's this? It's like a gray. Okay, so let's do a light gray. Yep, it's about right. Come in here. Okay, and okay, we got the ZStack, and then what we're gonna do is just gonna add an offset. So dot offset of Y, let's do 50, 30, 40, 50, 45, 48, 49. Okay, that's good. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna come in here. We're doing offset Y minus 30, minus 40. Okay. And open this up. Let's come in here. Let's add a padding of dot trailing of 20, 10. Okay, so yeah, this is clearly not this tall, so 80. And let's go back to here and let's make this like 17, 16, and let's make this like 12. Yeah, so 18, let's make this like 14. Yeah, some more like it. And then let's take this VStack, add a padding, a dot trailing of 10. Okay, and then we're gonna come down here and we're gonna embed. Yeah, so we're gonna fold this, fold, and yeah. So let's see if we can get this down a little more. 60. All right, so there we go. Perfect. And we're gonna come in here, just gonna embed this into another VStack. Let's create ZStack, fold all this code, come in here, and let's do edges.all. Okay, so now what we can do is open this up. Now we can talk about spacing. So let's get the spacing done real quick. Come in here, padding.vertical of 20. Okay, and then we come in here, padding.vertical of 20. Okay, and then lazy grid, come in here, padding.vertical of 20. Okay, and then we're gonna close this. Let's fold, and we're gonna do a padding.top of 20. No, we're not. We're gonna do offset y of 20. Bang! There you have it, guys. There you have it. Let's make this one last thing and we're done. Let's make this 70. There we go, guys. Look, I'm sorry that didn't go as smoothly. I'm actually going to change this to 15. Sorry that didn't go as smoothly. And no, let's do this. Top, let's do 25. And let's add a dot. And then padding dot bottom is going to be 15. And then come down this offset here, and offset, let's do 30, 35. All right, so we have it, guys. That's it. I mean, this is pretty much, I'm so happy we were able to, pretty much really replicate this whole thing here. If we go side by side, this is ours, this is theirs. Definitely could, you get the idea. I mean, look, I think we did really well with the time, and I really do appreciate you guys tuning in. Please comment, like, subscribe. Again, I'm really sorry for the delay, but I also do these just off the fly, and it's good to just kind of research how to work through these problems, and that's pretty much what I did. So I encourage you guys to kind of dive in, do the same thing. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next episode.